Alright, so this is that Mars Hydro drainage system and drip irrigation kit, which is really cool. And of course they sent over some of these fabric pots. Now I did ask them, if you're not using fabric pots, can you use plastic pots? And they said you absolutely can. As long as you got drainage in it, it can absolutely work. So I'm stoked for that because personally, I really like plastic pots. But I think I'm gonna give these fabric pots a try with this entire system. Now in here, we also got what you guys may have seen, some of the drainage system units right here. Really cool pieces. I'm really excited to get this set up. And we've also got a few more tubes and a reservoir. I believe this may be the entire reservoir right here. So let's just have a quick look. Here we go. And a few more of the plastic pieces. So we're going to get all this set up, all this installed, and show you guys exactly how it runs and how it all works, because this is going to be a lifesaver in the garden, guys. Let's go get it set up. Alright guys, so we got a few things here that I'm really excited to use, and this is that Mars Hydro drip irrigation kit as well as the drainage system. Now right here we got a few plant bases. These are really easy to set up, and what's pretty interesting about them is not only are they easy to set up with some removable legs, but we've also got a removable little filtration drainage hole right here, which actually really helps you in case you get any blockages or anything like that. That actually helps to prevent that. Now we're going to get all of this set up and show you guys exactly how all this works, but we've also got this right here, which is a really nice little container, a reservoir if you will, and it's really useful because it's able to fold down and really store really easily, and it's also very easy to set up. So we've got everything set up, we got all the legs set up, and we're going to get this set up as well. Now this also comes with a little pump, because this is what you're going to be using to actually push your water to your plants. This is the drip irrigation system, and what I just showed you guys were the bases for the drainage system. Now the drainage system is just a little bit different, and this is where the drainage system, the heart of the drainage system actually works. There's another pump right here, but it actually drains anything, any excess straight from those pots that we just showed you guys, and it drains straight into this, and that pumps it out. So we're going to get all this set up and show you guys how it runs in this tent with these four ladies, and again that's why we're running the fabric pots. So let's go ahead and get these set up. Okay, so at the base of these drainage trays, not only do they have these little filters, but they also got these little valves. And these valves are what you connect with this black tubing to the reservoir bucket. So any excess water drains through this system, all using gravity, drains into that hole right there and out through these valves. And you can connect multiple valves, multiple drainage pots to this one reservoir. I think you can do up to 4 or even more, but for now we're just going to be doing 4. And like I said, you can connect multiple of these drainage pots all together. So that's exactly what we're going to do by cutting down this here black tubing. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, hopefully it'll fuck this up. Alright guys, so we just got the drainage system set up, which is these drain pots down here all connected to this reservoir right here. All the piping and tubing is connected and everything is set up and ready to go. I think, I'll just double check, but we are going to get the drip irrigation system set up next, because that's how everything is going to all work together. This pipe's getting a little bit excited right here, but that's how everything is going to all work together. So let's go ahead and get into part 2. And I actually ran the pipe straight out of the tent right here, so everything is really clean. So the reservoir runs clean straight out of the tent venting hole, so everything just runs and looks very neat. Now here we got our reservoir. It holds quite a lot of water actually, up to 50 liters, and you can also cover it, which makes it really useful to help avoiding any issues when it comes to algae growth or anything like that. So it's going to be completely dark in here, completely sealed, and it also comes with some of this tubing. This is your standard aquarium fish tank size tubing, but it's black, which is also useful to avoid any algae growth when water is running through here and hitting that light, because that light plus clear tubing equal algae growth and really green tubes. So the black tubing, that's a huge plus. Now on top of the black tubing, we also got a few extra pieces, and these are the drip irrigation spikes. These are what you're going to be sticking into your plants and connecting that black tubing to, and that's how you're going to be drip irrigating your plants. A little bit of a mouthful, but that's how you're going to be drip irrigating your plants. And if you adjust it by turning the top, you can actually get more water or less water. So again, this is a really useful tool, and it's really helpful to make sure that your ladies stay watered. So with the drip irrigation system, it actually comes with 2 of these attachments. Now this lets you connect up to 4 plants for these tubes at once. So if you want to connect more, you can actually attach the other attachment, and that way you will have more of these tubes attached. But I'm just going to be using 4 for now, because we got 4 plants in here, and I'm going to use 1 of these drip irrigation systems per plant. Now obviously, if you have bigger plants or more plants, you can attach more drip irrigation systems and have them at multiple points. In other words, instead of having 1 of these little stakes per pot stuck in like down here per se, you can actually have 1 on this side and 1 on this side. So that way you get a little bit better water distribution, and that way your plant's not getting water only on one side but not on the other side. Now when it comes to connecting your tubing, it's just like connecting any other little aquarium fish tank piece. You just stick that right over there and make sure it fits nice and snug, because again, water is going to be passing through this and you don't want any leaks. So right, nice and easy, and there you have it. And then we cut it to suit our size of our tent, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get these installed. Now, it is a little bit difficult just to slip it on over the whole fitting, because you don't want any leaks, so just making sure it's tight in there. Now that we got all these pipes attached right here, it's a simple job of just attaching these little drainage spikes, these little attachments to the end of the hose and sticking them in the plant pots. And then we will be good to go. Really easy setup, guys. Actually, very easy setup. This is amazing. I love this. Because anything that's complicated, it really is a little bit daunting for me. But this is just so easy that anyone can do it. Okay, so we're done with those. We're gonna go ahead and stick these straight into the pots. Stick this one right here into the trichome valley and stick it close to the root base so that way it really gets down to the roots, or you can stick it a little further out so that the watering actually goes a little further closer to the rim and the roots search out the water. You got options, guys. So we've got it set up looking like this, where it's more like one of those little drip irrigation systems per plant, but you can also set it up where you got multiple drip irrigation systems. So you can run up to 8 plants, or you can have multiple of these spikes in one plant. It's really useful. Alright, so we got everything set up. This is our reservoir. We got our pipe set up. Now it's really important before you fill it to make sure that this is closed so that no water squirts out onto your floor. Okay, guys? Just a little bit of a word of precaution. And also make sure that your pump is already inserted in there. And everything is the way it should be, and we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and... Wow, that was a 5-gallon bucket of water. Because the water sprays out like that, it gives you such a wide range of that water motion. It's almost like a little baby sprinkler. You can get away with one of these per plant pot very easily, and you still get some pretty decent water. Look at that. It's literally hitting a nice circumference right there. Let's move this leaf and show you guys. Have a look at that. That looks really good. Alright guys, and remember, any excess water in this drip irrigation system flows straight through the fabric pots and into this drainage system right here. And everything runs into the reservoir. So everything right here, guys, runs by itself. It's a closed system. This is truly amazing, guys. And at the the flick of a switch, you can turn these on and turn them off. The pump literally just turns on and turns off. Very, very neat. Alright, we're just going to do a little test and pour some water into the reservoir, directly into the reservoir, and it's supposed to pump any excess water that drains in here out. So we're just going to, like I said, do a little bit of a test to see and make sure that everything is running as it's supposed to. So that's a lot more water than you would get running off, but let's flick the switch. Wait, it's coming out. It took a little bit of a second, guys, but water is coming straight out, and have a look at it. It's almost drained all completely already. So that's supposed to kick on automatically when the water actually enters this reservoir. So when it's plugged in and it's on, it only actually kicks on when the reservoir is full, which is pretty neat. So everything is working as it should. Very nice. Alright, Joe, so not only do we have our drainage system, our drip irrigation and everything set up, everything set up, but we also got these ladies just done a little bit of training, got them staked up, so things are already starting to look a lot more spread out, and that is fantastic. So over the next couple of days, these branches, which we literally bent down, will start to shoot up toward the light. You guys can even see from this one right here, we did a really funky double LSD clip training style method. It's really funky. This one is bent all the way back, but over the next few days, this one is also going to shoot up to the light. Now, the point of doing this is to really maximize our yields, get the most out of these plants. Oop, that one just fell, but you guys can see, to avoid actually breaking the plants, we squeezed them and then bent them over. So you see a little bit of a rip right here in the plant wall, but that's fine because the plant's not broken. It's going to be covered fully, and this is going to become a fat, strong knuckle. And I'm going to show you guys, maybe I don't even need the LSD clip because that looks like a pretty good super crop right there. But that being said, guys, things are looking so good in this tent right here. All the ladies are spread out, and we really are getting a little bit of training going on top of the drip irrigation and the drainage system. So guys, I'm loving this right now. And this one right here, that's just a super funky double LSD clip. For real.